Hello everyone, it's John again with the second unboxing as promised. This parcel just arrived a few minutes ago from Parcel Force in the UK. It's come all the way from Swansea to my hometown of Rhyl in North Wales, so it's gone from south to north. I hope it's packed well because they didn't treat it very well. There's a couple of holes in it, but I'm sure everything's great inside. So this has come from Chris Bromham, and obviously you know who Chris is. He's the stunt rider, long jumper, and the builder of the first Street Hawk replica, and also the restorer of the Hero bike that used to be in Keswick in north of England. It's now in Miami. A very talented guy because of what he did. It's amazing how he got the bike back into shape. So let's have a look. I've already sliced the box open. I've retreated to the garage today because everybody's home, lots of noise. So this is my man cave. So first of all, this is what Chris told me was an exact card template of the windscreen, or windshield as you say in the United States. This is off the series bike, and it's slightly different to the Hero pilot bike, so but I can use it for reference. I think he sent me some measurements. Yep, some measurements as well, so I'll have a great idea of how much Lexan or polycarbonate I'm going to need to make a new windscreen. So that's really cool. That's manageable. Thank you very much. Put that to one side. Get some bubble wrap. Right. Ooh, what's these? Look at that. Wow. Let me put it the right way. Now then, this appears to be what Chris made for his replica, and this is the rear light lens made out of Perspex, which I bring as a brand name, isn't it, for acrylic. But so that's red, and obviously if you shine light through it, we can get some light. Not much sunshine in Wales today, but yep, that's going to come in really handy for reference, so I know the angles and the size that I may need for the pilot bike. But that's cool. Thank you very much. Another bit of Perspex in here. Now then, I know what this is. This is blue Perspex, cut really nicely into the shape of the rear light lens. Now it's blue, so I think they did that because it was meant to be a police bike, if you all remember Norman's dream of having a Street Hawk in every police garage and up and down the country. So I think that's why it's got blue tracer lights on the front and a blue light on the back. So that's really cool. Thank you very much. Put that onto one side. A bit more bubble wrap, I should say. Ooh, what's these? Aluminium, I think it's aluminium. Milled or cast, probably milled by the look of it. I wonder what these are. Interesting. They look like intakes from the high volume air boxes on the series bike, because they were black and sort of a pewter grey on the pilot bike, but the other way around on the series bike, so all the accents were silver rather than the black, and obviously the main boxes were black. But this is made out of aluminium. That's really cool. I think I've got an idea what I might use them for. There's a bit between the two high volume air boxes that's underneath the forks, if you know what I mean, at the front of the bike, so it could be them, or it could just be the insets, but either way they're quite cool, so I might have to maybe cast them or something like that. But certainly a bit of Street Hawk history there for you. Lovely. Just one side. A little bubble wrap. Don't want to drop anything, I can help it. Looks like everything survived anyway, the journey. Right, so this will be what Chris promised me in the first place. This is the handlebar mould, which I'm assuming he made from scratch. It's a big 5-glass mould in 2 parts. See the holes here? You bolt those together when you've done the cast, like a slush cast, or you can just brush it on, I think. So that's one part. Very robust, as you would imagine. Wow, look at that. Now then, let's have a close look at this, shall we? So all this is super smooth inside, obviously been used quite a lot. I give it a clean up. So you see the grooves here, these were like the what do you call them, the corrugations, I don't know really, but the grooves for the handlebar boot, so it hides all the handlebars and the electrics and all that, and the electronics down inside the nose. So there's two parts to that. He told me that you need to sort of brush on black latex or silicone, I think it's called Thixotropic or something like that, so I'm going to have to learn how to do that quite quickly. Brush it all in, bolt it together, or even just leave it and then glue the two parts, the two halves together. So you just drop the camera a little bit there. Yeah, interesting, very interesting. So thank you, Chris, you're a gentleman. I appreciate all this, it's really cool, and let's see how this bad boy turns out. Thanks very much. See you soon.